Hello, you guys. Welcome to the Ballerina Gym here at Dance Health. I'm Dr. C, and today we're going to be going over my routine for improving neural mobility. So, this is for dancers who have tried stretching and just really cannot get their stretches to improve. So, maybe you don't have the splits yet, or it took you a long time to get the splits. Maybe in the butterfly, your legs aren't going down as far as you want them to. Perhaps when you're up on point or on releve, it looks like your knees are slightly bent and you're always getting that correction to straighten your knees. You stretch and you stretch and it's not getting you anywhere and you're not sure why. It's probably your nervous system. So your nervous system is one big system that's all connected. So it starts with the brain and then it turns into your spinal cord that goes all the way down your back. And then there's lots of nerves that come off of the spinal cord down the arms into the fingers, down the legs into the toes. And when that nervous system doesn't glide freely through your tissues, you get tension. It also can be that your nervous system is not accustomed to the sensation of the stretching. So the nervous system can kind of be on high alert in some people, and that causes them to have more pain, if you will, more perceived pain when they're stretching. So stretching is going to not only just kind of open up those muscle fibers to lengthen a little bit, but it's teaching your nervous system to tolerate the stretch. And that's really how you improve your mobility through stretching. It's really more about your nervous system. Isn't that interesting? So those dancers who have a hard time getting their splits, they have a hard time getting their butterfly down, they have kind of slightly bent knees when they're up on releve or on point, they're always getting the correction of straightening their knees, and they've done stretching for years and they're just not getting it. It's probably your nervous system, right? So we're going to go over a series of nerve mobilizations that I like to do with my slightly nerve tense dancers, okay? We're going to start with the head. We're going to mobilize the nervous system up here, then the lower back. We're going to work our way down to the legs and the feet, all right? Okay, so if I feel like it, I might add in a little bit of upper extremity nerve stretching as well. All right, so let's start with the head. So just standing in place, we're gonna go forward into a ragdoll pose. And the point here is not to get your legs all the way straight. The point is to see if you can relax your head. So getting yourself to relax even when you feel a tension through the neck, through the back, through the body, right? So we're gonna go forward. We're gonna bend our knees. We're gonna cross our arms, Mr. Genie, okay? And then hang your body, hang your head, and completely relax the back of the neck. Now, sometimes you'll still be holding your head up and you don't realize it. So it's good to have someone helping you and giving you feedback about whether or not those neck muscles are on. All right. So I really want you to just hang the head. I promise you, your head won't fall off. Okay. When I was a kid and I was working on my mobility, I was always afraid to fully relax my head. And I just always thought my head was going to fall off, but it won't. Just relax it. Okay, if this is hard for you, bend your knees even more, right? Bend to the point where you can finally relax your head. Okay, now let's turn our head side to side. Side to side. Let's rock our head front to back. Trying to let gravity lengthen the neck. Okay, good. All right, hands down on the floor. We're going to straighten one leg and then the other leg if this is tolerable for you. If this is too much, if you can't tolerate this, then bring your hands up. You could even do arms on the knees or hands on the ankles. You want to find a stretch that's an intense stretch, but it's tolerable, meaning you can hold it for 30 seconds. Because if you can't hold it for 30 seconds, what's the point? I have some dancers that are like, okay, I'm going to be really intense in my stretches. I really want them to go for it and go, and I can't hold it anymore. That's not getting you anywhere, right? You want to find a spot that you're like, okay, this I feel the stretch, but I can hold it. I can stay here. So we're doing right and left. Okay, good. All right, now let's roll up. Very good. We got our neck all loosened up. Let's do some arm glides. So we're going to do our palm up like we're holding a waiter's tray. And we're going to tilt our head as we spill the waiter's tray. Then you're going to come up and hold the waiter's tray, or bring the hand toward the eye, okay? I'm just lunging to show you. You can go like this. Out. Head. Out. Head. Now you got to keep your shoulder down, okay? Out. Oh my goodness. Do we feel a stretch through the arm here? Maybe you do. Good. Let's do the other side. You can go out. Keep the shoulder down. Flex the hand. In. Okay. Out. Flex the hand down. In. Twist. Yeah? See what I'm doing here? I know you probably think I'm insane. This is like really a thing. This is like actually a nerve glide that I give to patients as a physical therapist. Good. So now we got this and the arms all loosened up. Let's do a little bit of thoracic mobility. Okay, so we're going to come down, hands and knees again. Left elbow on the right knee. Stack your hands and twist your upper back. Okay, you're going to breathe in and out. Twist. And we're looking back. Up at the ceiling. Okay, twisting the upper back. Like 4 or 5 of those. Switcheroo. Right elbow and the left knee. Just twisting the spine. Okay. Good. One more. All right, good. Okay, coming down onto the ground. We're gonna do my favorite back stretch, the open book. It's incredible what happens when you open up the spine. Then the nerves in the legs can really move. So it'll help your leg flexibility, if you will. Okay, so you're gonna lay on your side, legs in retiré, hands stacked, open the top arm and twist. See if you can twist your head, follows the hand, keep the knee down, reach the opposite shoulder to the ground, and close. Right, 10 of these. Open, deep breath in, and close. Open, and close. Open, and close. Now I know you're thinking, Krista, my knees are bent. This is why I'm doing this. Why are we doing all this head stuff, this back stuff? Like I said, the nerves are all connected. So we want to mobilize the entire nervous system. Okay, good. One more. Good. Switcheroo, other side. Retiré. Open. Close this side, my tight side. Open. And close. This should feel good. And open. And close. Now, if you're having persistent issues with your nerve mobility, definitely go see your PT. A lot of times I find dancers with nerve mobility issues have scoliosis that they didn't know about. And especially if you're like in kind of that pubescent age or prepubescent age, like 10 to 15, you might have undiagnosed scoliosis. And that could be causing tension through the spinal cord or the spinal nerves. That's affecting your mobility. Okay, good. Now we're going to stretch our booty out because our nerves that come out of our lower back, that sciatic nerve, this is going to affect your ability to do splits. If these are tight, it's also going to affect your knees being straight. So we're going to open up the glutes and the piriformis where the sciatic nerve runs through. Okay, so you're going to push the knee away. If you don't feel a stretch there, you're going to pull the whole system in. Okay, this is called a figure 4 stretch. I'm going to tie my shoe, but you keep holding the bottom leg. Okay, so we're systematically, if you can tell, we're systematically going from head to toe and loosening up the nerves. Yeah, we're stretching this right hip open, stretching the piriformis, because in most people, the sciatic nerve runs under or deep to the piriformis. So if your piriformis is tight, then your sciatic nerve can get stuck, and that can affect your mobility. It can sometimes make you feel like your hamstrings are tight when your sciatic nerve is stuck. It's actually your sciatic nerve. Weird things. Who knew? Okay, now we're going to do my favorite, a sciatic nerve glide. So one leg is bent on the floor. The other leg, you're going to hug the thigh in toward your chest. With normal people, I have them keep their thigh like, 90. But with dancers, because we're usually so extra mobile, you can bring your knee in toward your chest. Okay. Now we're going to extend our leg until we feel a slight pull in the back of the leg. Okay. Once you feel it, sometimes your knee won't even straighten. You'll just feel it like right there. You're going to flex the foot. And then we're going to point the foot. And then you're going to bend the knee. Okay, that's a nerve glide. So keep it in that position. Extend till you feel a gentle pull. And flex and point and down. Good. Let's do like 10 of those. Up, flex, point, and down. Continuing to hold the back of the thigh. Flex, point, and down. This is gliding our sciatic nerve. Flex, point. Usually you'll feel this most commonly in the back of the leg. It feels like your hamstring is stretching, but it's not. It's your sciatic nerve. Or you'll feel it behind the knee. That's a big telltale sign, and it's your sciatic nerve. Some people will feel it down the calf, even into the foot. Okay? Don't do this if you have sciatic nerve issues without consulting your physician, physical therapist. Okay? Now, you should be able to notice that over time, you're going to be able to maybe straighten the knee a little bit more each time. We're being very gentle with this, okay? Because nerves are not elastic, so they don't like to be stretched. They glide, right? So we're just kind of nudging them like, hey, like, can you move a little bit? And then come back down, right? Now let's stay up there and let's do the foot only. So we're really focusing on the distal aspect of the nerve mobility, meaning like the ankle and foot area. You can get the toes into it too, flex the big toe, that big toe into demi point. I'm feeling it through the calf now. Okay, good. All right, and last but not least, let's get your perineal nerve. So you're going to bring your leg across the body and you're going to sickle. Oh Lord, bring it across and sickle. I know I won't tell your teacher that you're sickling. It's okay, you can do it just today. Just for this stretch video, okay? It'll be all right, I promise. Your foot won't get stuck sickled and never point nicely again. I know it feels like you're committing a sin. Yeah, keep going. Couple more. I feel a little stretch on the side of my leg there. That's my perineal nerve, or those youngins call it a fibular nerve. Good, check it out. Wow. Okay, got the right side done. Let's do the left side. Grab the back of the thigh, pull it in. We extend the leg till you feel a gentle pull. And we flex and point and bend the knee. Extend and flex and point and bend the knee. And up and flex, point. Good. And as your nerve loosens, see if you can straighten that knee a little bit more. If it's already straight, see if you can pull that knee in closer. Okay. If you have zero issues with this, then you might want to add a head. So if this is too easy for you, you can add a head up and down and bend. Extend, flex and tuck, and point and bend. That should add more tension to the nervous system. Because now you're getting your brain to pull on your spinal cord. Ew, isn't this stuff weird and gross? This nerve mobility stuff is kind of weird and gross. But, it is what it is. Okay, keeping the leg there, let's flex and point the foot for 10. You can add in a little bit of a toe extension. Ooh, that's good. I really feel that in my calf. My calf gets tight on this side because I have a left hip injury, so my left calf and foot are always tight. And apparently my left sciatic nerve is tight too. Imagine that. Okay, perineal nerve, I'm going to cross it, cross the body slightly, sickle the foot, relax the foot, and bring it back. Did not say Alexa, I said relax, but she heard me. And cross, and sickle, and point, and unwind. A couple more. Feel this on the outside of my leg. I hope you do too. Doing great. Oh, wow, your nerves are going to be so relaxed after this. If you're starting to get lots of tingling, numbness, pain, it's too much. and just don't pull as much. Like keep your range of motion smaller. Okay. All right. Shake it out. Shavasana. You did a great job. Let's go ahead and stand up. Oi. Okay. Now, at this point, I'll ask my dancers to retest their splits, see if they're any looser or whatever position they had a hard time with. We can also go back to this ragdoll position that we originally started off with and see how we feel now. Oh my goodness. My back feels longer. I feel like I can actually relax my head and I have more mobility. So I hope that you do too. And if you like this, share it with your friends. If you want coaching or one-on-one attention, find the link somewhere around this video. I will link it for you. We can work together and customize your program. All right, that is all. Be well.